What's up, guys? This is DBAMZ Gaming coming at you with our first episode of our FIFA 14 career mode. I didn't take that long of a time to choose what team we're going to be, and as you can see on the screen here, we're going to be Newcastle United. That's right, the team that is known for all of their pile of French players. It's true, but you know what? We're going to change that, or maybe continue it, whatever gets us wins. But as you can see here, we're going to start playing on world class, and quite frankly, I haven't played world class that much, so we'll see how it goes. And if it gets too hard, I might lower it to professional, but I don't want to obviously win everything first year. So it will be a challenge. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys are ready to watch it. The series should be enjoyable. In this first episode here will just be a quick intro to the team, certain transfers we might go for, and just stuff like that. Because I put this episode decent amount of time. And if you guys want to leave a comment down below, just suggest how long do you guys want the videos to be? Because I could maybe put 2 or 3 games in an episode. Because I'm quite sure the next episode will just be a quick recap of maybe the 3 the friendly matches, and then maybe our season opener. But again, if you guys just want to leave your input, that'd be great. But as you can see here, Newcastle, they're excited to have Mr. DBAMZ in. Who wouldn't be? I'm a great football manager. I spent time in the Serie A, Barclays, La Liga. Yeah, you just didn't hear about me. It was a long time ago. But now here we go. It's going to be fun. We have a lot of great players. Remy, Cisse, Ben Arfa. So, it should be a good team to be. And first thing I'm going to go check is just our inbox, because I always like to get that out of their way. But the one thing I kind of found surprisingly, sort of, was that they expect us to qualify for the Champions Cup or Champions League in real life. And it is attainable, yes, but the fact that I'm playing on World Cup, I'm sort of kind of doubting myself, but you know what, maybe that 4th spot can be attainable. If we can get off to a good start, I think we can do it, because that's what I usually figure out, because points are obviously a little bit harder to get at the end of the season than the beginning. But kind of looking on the team off camera here, I kind of looked at the formations, and for now, I'm going to decide to go a 4-4-2 diamond wide. That's because we have a lot of players that play left wing, left mid. So to keep their position good and kind of the chemistry in career mode all right, I had to at least keep the right mid, left mid. But even if you guys want to let me know what are some good formations that you guys use in career mode, because I usually go I know in FIFA 13 I use 4-3-1-2, and in this game it's not as strong. But even I was saying 3-5-2, but my defending is nowhere near that level yet. But here you go, we're just going to take a quick look at our roster. I'm just kind of messing around with it here. But obviously we're going to put Cisse, that's what I'm going to grab right now. He's going to go be our striker with Remy up front. So they should be a good duo together. We're going to have Caballé at the cam position. So it's going to be up to the Frenchman, or one of the Frenchmen on this team, to at least set them 2 up, because the center attack mid is probably one of the most important positions when it comes to soccer, other maybe than goalkeeper. But without him, he's the catalyst on the team. He controls the whole field, or the whole midfield. So Caballé is hopefully going to be our best player. And I was kind of thinking about who's going to be our captain too. Right now we have it set as Colaccini, but I do like Caballé. He's been in Newcastle for a long time, so we might put it to Caballé. But right now, leave it to Colaccini. But first thing we're going to do are some transfers. We do have some available money here. So our first player that we're going to look at is ironically French, okay? I swear I didn't know until I saw him. But I've heard good things about him. I've looked him up on Foothead. If you guys haven't checked that site out, check it out. It's really accurate, really good site. So we're going to go after him. We're going to set a scout to him. And another player that I want to see how it does in this year is from Real Madrid. And no, don't worry, it's not Bill or Ronaldo, but is Jesse Rodriguez. Last year in FIFA 13, this guy was a stud. So if he can be just as good as he was in 13 in this game, I will be delighted. And the reason we need couple strikers is, the scheduling in Barclays is quite awful in this game. So obviously some of your, Ba and Cisse won't have, I say Ba, my bad. Remy and Cisse won't have enough time to recover match fatigue. So we're going to need a couple of strikers to come in maybe halftime every game, or just even every other game to come in. So we have an offer here for Joffron. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. from Malaga. So we could sell him, but we're going to go kind of count up to 12 mil. He's worth 5.5, and they already offered 8, but you know what? We'll see if we can squeeze a little bit more money from them. Considering we have a smaller wage, we should be able to get some more money from them. But, you know, the season's going here. We have an offer again, and look at that. They have matched it. So that's another $12 million into our wage. So that's going to mean again that I'm going to need to look for another striker again. And I was kind of debating this one too, but I think the first thing that we're going to do here is quickly put Benzia, submit him an offer. But the one thing I realized is it says he's worth $775,000. So if you go to approach to buy, you'd expect that money, right? No, it like triples. So I'm thinking if it's like the teams know that their player has high potential, so they like double or even triple their offer sometimes. But I mean, $2.5 million for Benzia, you know, give or take 2 or 3 seasons, that's going to be well worth it, hopefully, or unless he's a bust. But as you can see, we got an email pretty quickly here, and they have accepted, and we have some players that are listed on loan, and some of those players that don't have any potential, just so we can free up some roster space. So I did that as well. But we're going to go to give Benzia a contract now. And the good thing about him, he's a sporadic first-team player there. So if I offer him a squad rotation player, he's surely going to accept that. So we need a striker, and one player I thought of here is Connor Wickham. He has a really high potential, so we're going to add him to our scouting list. And then we're going to move on to give Rodriguez an offer. So there it says he's worth 3.2 mil. But again, they said they want around 7.3 up to like, say, 10.7. But we're going to offer them 6 and see how they reply. And here's our first signing in our Newcastle career. Yassine Benzia. Welcome to Newcastle. And here we go in Madrid. Here we go. They set a tag of 9 mil. So we're going to go back. And we're going to go 8. No, we are going to go 8. You know, that's a hard decision. Not really. But yeah, we'll see if we can get him for 8 million. And we have an offer here from Toulouse for Vernon Anita. So he is an older, well, not really an older player, but not going to be on the first team. So we will send counter offer, and they do come back pretty like next day here and offer us 7.5. And I could probably sign a better potential player for 7.5. So I probably will go do that. But you know, I was gonna have to see here. Real Madrid, they accepted Rodriguez's offer, and again, I can get him for squad rotation player, and he wants 40,000, so that's good enough, I guess. And here we go, Connor Wickham here. Scout has got his info on him, and we will send him another offer as well. And you can see we have like 37 mil, so I mean, money isn't that big of an issue at the moment, but we're gonna have to make a splash here eventually for a big player. Since I set out a player, I sold him I think to Charlton for a right mid. And I wasn't quite sure if we had any backups, so I searched up a couple of players again using Foothead and just kind of threw this. And I found a decent player here. Where is he? His name is Hajrovic. He had a kind of trouble finding him. There's 2 of them, like the brothers. So there's one, not him. But Isa Hajrovic. Right mid. High potential. So, and his contract expiring in around 12 months. So if we can do that, we'll get him. So I just got the scout for that. And then here's where our bigger signing will probably come from. As we're going to go to PSG. That's right, PSG. And no, we're not going for Ibra, Lavezzi, or Cavani. We're going for one of their center defensive mids. But a young center defensive mid too, and I'd probably give it away. Marco Verratti. Yeah, 20-year-old, full of potential. You saw that from last FIFA, and this FIFA, he's probably just as good. But here you go, we have Real Madrid. Sorry, I don't know why I said that, but Sunderland offer has been accepted for Connor Wickham. So again, $3 million, and that should easily pay itself out. Give it a year or 2 maybe. So that's another profit, to be honest, too, if we want to consider selling him. But here we go, we'll get Rodriguez again too, and there's our another signing. So Rodriguez and Benzia lead the way so far. But if you guys have any good players you guys want to suggest that I could get cheap in the first year, leave it in the comments too. Always open the suggestions. Actually, no, never mind. Don't put them up. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, if you guys find any good players that you've played in career mode, just leave it down below and I'll look into it too. Because You know, I'm gonna need all the help I can get in this career mode, playing on world class. Like I'm not obviously not the greatest. I'm not a FIFA like MLG player, but you know I am. I've played FIFA for quite a long time now. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, right? So, but I might even lower the difficulty down if it comes to that, just to kind of keep it more realistic. Cause I don't want to get fired from Newcastle. That'd be kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. But here we go. We have scout reports from Verratti. So we're gonna go up and send him a formal offer as well. And for 10.5 mil, it's not too bad. But we're gonna go test PSG here. We'll give him 8 mil. So we'll see how much they will take for him. And I believe we also send Hajrovic an offer here as well. That was like a little glitch right there. I swear I went to the right, but okay. But here we go. We're going to go eventually give him an offer. And he shouldn't be too expensive, only worth 3.9 according to that. But they're going to obviously ask for like 7. So 6.8, I find that's a good deal. We'll offer 7. They should take that offer. And if not, we'll give them a little bit more. I mean, we have the money now, surprisingly. And since I made this account recently, I don't have any of those financial takeovers yet. I could gift it from my actual account that I've played, that I'm like level 40, I think, level 30. Yeah, level 40. But that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like.